Over the years, I have worked with so many wonderful, kind, caring, helpful, impactful people. And many of them have been in a helping others capacity. So whether it's been yoga teachers, psychotherapists, healers, chefs who do private events, so many different people. I'm trying to think, there's loads. One of the things though that they have come to me for is to see if they can flex their business model a little bit. So with a yoga teacher, for example, it's very much about you being the teacher, you showing up and you booking a certain number of classes every week, whether that's in person or private one-to-ones. It involves you, your body, also demoing as well. It's quite a lot sometimes. And when I've embarked upon this, I've always been asking my healers, my people, my clients, what do your clients really love about your class? And why do they come to you? What is it about that relationship? And so sometimes it will be like, well, they just come to relax. Or somebody said they like the way that my classes are a bit flowy. Or they like the way that I do this particular meditation. They like the way that I structure things, whatever it might be. And so I invite them to write that list. So it's really, really long. And so at the end of it, they're like, oh, okay, yes, I'm really good at what I'm doing. This is working. And then I look at those elements that people love, but also may be open to not just loving within the class. So I learned this so often when I was pregnant, especially in my first pregnancy. I was traveling. I had a few weddings to go to. We went abroad and there was quite a bit of travel. Also, I was really, really sick. So I was trying to manage not only my sickness, but how I felt around that, and also being in a different environment. Maybe I didn't have like my tools that I was reliant on. And one of the things that I used was this hypnobirthing audio that I took with me. So that was one of the consistent things that not only had been brilliant in the class, but I could just play it whenever I needed it. And the whole thing about this in terms of you is there may be things that you are offering that are brilliant in people's classes, but also could you sell that thing so they've got it whenever they need it? And this hypno sleeping thing, I mean, it used to put Matt to sleep as well. I used it on aeroplanes. I used it in busy queues. I used it on the tube when, you're like this, holding on and nobody would give you a seat. I used it all of the time and it became a constant. So in terms of a yoga teacher, maybe their Shavasana practice at the end, maybe they always do something, maybe they do a meditation or a yin practice or whatever it might be. There is such an opportunity for you to record that, for you to make that available so people can purchase. And honestly, you being able to give that offering to people so it's a constant in their life, and you both being committed to this thing of feeling good, there are so many opportunities there. And that person might only use it once or twice, you just don't know. It might not become part of their life, but it could be helpful in some way. And also for that person, knowing that they've got it whenever they need it. That is really powerful as a practitioner, as a teacher, as a coach, a consultant, as a holder of space, whatever it might be. So if you want to begin that process, you have no idea how to start or to how to get things going and moving and shaking, or maybe you're someone who's always got loads of ideas and you're like, yeah, but I don't know how I would do that. I don't know which option to pick first. This is what I do in my strategy sessions. Go to my Work With Me page, send me a message and let's get started. Lots of love. Bye.